Frugal Force. This is Captain Frugal reporting for duty. And, okay, it's another cold day, but the roads are okay at the moment, so that's a good sign. Yesterday, I was planning on doing this road rage video. It didn't happen, though granted, I had a very long drive. It took me 3 hours to get to work. Yes, 3 hours, which normally takes me around an hour, a little longer, hour and 10 minutes. It took me 3 due to the weather was so fantastic and people clearly didn't know how to drive on the bad weather. So anyway, with that said and done, there's been a lot of negative. I mean, it's been crazy, all over the social media and everything. It's just so negative. Matter of fact, so much that I even indulged in the negative a little bit. I took a cheap shot at a comic book writer. And, it wasn't really a harsh one or anything, but even after I did that, I realized, hey, what am I doing? What was the point? Did that help anything? No. So I gave myself a self-imposed Twitter timeout. So, just to, keep it a reality check. Hey, is that the one I want to display? So anyway, not saying anybody does that they're in the wrong or anything. It's just not me. That's just not my mentality. I'm going to shame things when need to be shamed to call things out, so I called myself out there. So anyway, this one I want to focus on the good. What is on, well, as much as possible anyway, what's on your pull list? I've mentioned this a little bit in some other live streams and things, so let me talk about what's on mine. If you've been following my videos, you know I'm enjoying Super Sons greatly, so that's on my pull list. Superman's been on my pull list, though I have to say I'm very, very behind on reading it. So they're in a pile right now that I really need to catch up. Flash, Green Lanterns, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. Those are on my pull list. What else is on? Nightwing I've been getting, I recall. There's a lot of DC on my pull list right now. Let's see, what else? It's going to come to me when I least expect it. I think I mentioned Flash already. Batman. Batman's on my pull list. I am actually behind on reading Batman as well. It's just there's only so many hours in the day. Same with Justice League. I'm behind on that. So I've been playing catch up when I can, but this week and next week is just not going to happen. My work schedule is the same, but my workload is just a little bit more challenging. We'll put it that way. I'm just slammed right now with a lot to do and things, so I'm a little bit behind on my reading. I haven't had as much time to do that as I wanted to. Now, for the Marvel side of things, I've been getting Cage. I know people don't like it. It's getting canceled. You know what? I don't think it's that great either. Okay? It's just I'm a huge Luke Cage fan, and I want it to be good. And it's not. I mean, at the first arc of it, the art was, as I mentioned, if you caught one of my previous videos, was mediocre at best. Well, now the art is even worse. And the story is just, nothing that great. But looking on the better side of Marvel, well, maybe not that much better, is Defenders, which is also, I believe, getting canceled. And I thought that was okay. I don't think it deserved as much negativity as people gave it. It was okay. I'm not saying it was anything great or you need to run out and buy this, that it has my, Frugal Force stamp of approval. I'm just saying it was okay. Next, moving on from there, let's see. As Iron Fist, you've heard if you've been paying attention to my videos, I'm a big Iron Fist fan, and I've been loving the Iron Fist run, but I heard, I haven't read it yet, the most recent issue pulls an SJW leg on there. Now, granted, I haven't read it, so I can't say it has for sure. This is complete speculation. Also, we have to be careful. Sometimes something that, it's almost like we're looking for SJWism in books now. I'm going out of our way to get that, ha-ha, you stupid book, kind of moment there. And maybe it isn't. But then again, it could be blatant. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I look forward to reading it. I hope it doesn't get screwed up by SJW stuff. Let's not turn Iron Fist into Iron Fists, because that book sucked. I mean, that sucked hard. Artwork was garbage. The story actually could have been somewhat decent, actually, if they would have gotten a little bit away from the corniness and the bad art. But that's the angle they wanted to go with. And for my opinion, it didn't work. It didn't paint Danny in a good light at all. So anyway, Iron Fist, as I said. And the other one is one that I think more people really need to get on board with. Hear that? That's my GPS reminding me, don't miss your turn while you're blabbing. Anyway, I was saying was Thanos. Thanos' book has been good. It's been consistently good. I'll start with the art. The art has been good. Consistently. It, just, what can we say that about a Marvel book lately? Not many books can we be saying that the art has been consistently good. So there's one. It's a shame that this book doesn't have better sales than what it does. The next thing I want to mention is the story art. Without a good story, it doesn't matter how good the art is. Well, yeah, it does, I guess. You could buy it because it's pretty to look at. But are you going to read a good story with bad art, though? That's another question. So anyway, I digress. Looking at Thanos, great book. And the story arc has been good. The first arc was very solid. Okay? Absolutely solid. It was interesting. And it gave you more depth and take on the characters surrounding Thanos. And to be honest, I don't even care for those characters very much. Like, I've never been a fan of Star Fox and things. But reading that, I really liked it. And that says a lot when a story is good enough that even if you don't like the characters very much, you start to dig that. Okay? Also, now the second story arc. Now, I don't agree with every little thing in it too, but also it's been very fun. Spoiler alert, if you haven't been reading it and you plan on reading it, now might be the time to stop. Okay? Just make sure you hit that thumbs up and everything else, subscribe and all that crap first. Okay? If you want, please, maybe, I don't know. Do what you want. Anyway, so you find out that Thanos from the future sends Ghost Rider to go and get Thanos in the present. And you'll slowly learn why, but you don't learn right away. And some other pieces unfold. You find out that he's got Master Hulk, because pretty much at this point, Thanos has dominated everything. That's what it has. He's grown so powerful and everything over the years. He's dominated everything. So he's got the Hulk, Master Hulk, chained up in his basement or whatever, of his castle, wherever you want to call it, fortress, like a pet. Okay? And the Ghost Rider even mentions that that Captain America was fed to him to eat. So in other words, he makes him eat people and things to survive. And there's a lot of bones around, so he's probably killed a lot of heroes. Now, I don't agree with what the Ghost Rider said. You should have heard the things that came out of his mouth when he... Yeah, come on, don't taint Steve Rogers like that. Of course, maybe they weren't talking about Steve Rogers. Maybe that's the point. But anyway, then another intriguing point was, who is the Ghost Rider? Find out the Ghost Rider is none other than Frank Castle. Now, think about that. Frank Castle as a Ghost Rider. That's pretty cool. Right? Now, I know we've seen him as, everything under the sun now. Stupid Frankenstein, and we now have him in the War Machine armor, which has potential, though I love Rhodey. I'd rather have Rhodey back, but it has potential. I haven't read it. I can't say anything about it. But as a Ghost Rider, that's sort of fitting. But why is he working with Thanos? I guess it pretty much just says, over time, things have changed. It doesn't matter as much. That part I don't like either. I love the idea of him as a Ghost Rider. I think that's cool, but I can't see him changing that way. Well, then maybe I could, after how stupid we had was with Hydra Cap and Punisher following him. So, okay, Marvel, you pretty much proven that you can deconstruct and ruin any character, so okay, maybe I can see it just fine. I know those sound like massive negatives, but I'm telling you, this story has been very good. This book has been very solid. If you haven't tried it, at least go to the store, see if they let you flip through the pages without caring, and check it out. You may just be surprised. Also, I recently purchased Rags and read Rags. I haven't done a review on that yet because, as I said, life has just been really busy right now. But I'd like to do a formal review of that. I did get the censored version, okay? I don't have the uncensored version, just for the record. Laugh away, okay? But that's, something you might want to check out. It's $1. Matter of fact, I'm going to precursor. I say check it out. It has some great things about it. It has a couple things that maybe I'll be a little like a semi-truck just came over on me and didn't pay attention, so I had to hit my horn on him. There you go, some true road rage there. Come on, buddy, watch where you are going. Sorry about that, everyone. I digress because I almost got ran over by a semi that doesn't pay attention to where the heck he is going. Yeah, he didn't even need to come over into the lane. Wonderful. He just wanted to all of a sudden. Oh, it's because he's playing on his phone. Well, I can't really victimize too much. I'm actually talking to mine right now. But I just for the record, everybody, because this was mentioned before about safety, I have my phone mounted in a little mount here by me, so it's hands-free. It looks like I'm just talking like a crazy person. Okay, so bear that in mind. All right, guys, that's it for this one here today. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit like and subscribe and hit that notifications button and share it with others. If you really, truly love this and want to help me also, you can go down to that info bar and you can see I have a Patreon link where you can help support me for as little as $1 a month. I only have 2 tiers right now, a $1 tier and a $2 tier. I do plan on adding more possibly later, but I want to make sure I can support these tiers properly. So I do also plan on having I'm going to be doing special, Patreon only videos once in a while to throw in there. I'm going to be recording one this weekend for that very thing. So once again, I hope you enjoyed it. And if not, that's okay. Let me know too. But before you go, let me know what is on your pull list and why and what should I be reading that I'm not. All right. So thank you much. And until next time, keep it frugal.